before we start, just wanted to ask, do you have any free Taylor Swift tickets to give out?
No, I gave them all away this morning. Hang on, I'll just give her a call.
Oh, yeah, because I know you know, because my 12-year-old really wants one.
Yeah, and I'm great friends with her, as you know.
I know, that's why I was asking.
When she comes over, we gig together.
I know, you're so lucky. Well, let's see if she can get a couple of tickets.
Okay. We might even play her song as we go out of our little chat this morning. What do you reckon?
That'll be lovely. I think it'll suit her perfect.
Is she listening?
Yeah, I think so, Lucia.
Okay. Well, thanks, Carlos, for coming in. We're talking about a really important relationship today, aren't we?
Yes, the one with ourselves.
Yes. It's the foundation of all relationships, isn't it? You've got to get it right with yourself first.
I think it's very important because we spend a lot of our adult life, especially, searching for that person that's going to make us happy.
Us happy outside of ourselves.
Yep. And they're already there.
They are. They are, aren't they?
That person's there, and you just got to find yourself, I think, because there's no one that can make us happy if we can't be happy ourselves.
That's right, even because a relationship outside of ourselves is supposed to add to our happiness, isn't it? Not
That's
be our
exactly
complete
right.
happiness.
That, I think, is the real definition of a good relationship, when a person adds to us and we add to them.
That's right. It's we're giving each other something.
Yeah, that's right. It's complementary.
That's complimentary. I love how you say that. Complimentary. So it's really important too, as well, Carlos, to be happy alone, isn't it?
It's wonderful. It's there's something about enjoying your own company. It's one of those things that. I remember, just a bit off subject, but there was a cricketer called Greg Matthews.
You remember him?
Yeah, he was a bowler, but he loved batting for a really long time, and they asked him why, and he goes, I just love my own company.
That was a good answer, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah. And so I thought, well, that's good. That's a good start. And it's been researched and philosophized for centuries, millennia even, starting from Socrates.
Socrates, yeah.
Yeah, the beauty of you and your own mind. And he came up, obviously, with the phrase, know thyself, which has been the foundation of Western philosophy up to now.
Okay. And how do you get to know yourself really well? Is that by taking more time alone or just quality time alone, really?
I think having time on your own is very important, but real time on your own with no distractions, where you can just ponder, think about things, and have an interaction and a relationship with nature. I think you find that's why people love going on bushwalks and standing in front of the ocean and looking at the horizon and the beautiful, clear and clean horizon with nothing man-made on that horizon would be perfect.
It would, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And also along those lines as well, if you have a really good relationship with yourself, it doesn't really matter about negative comments other people make about you. They can't really affect you then, can they? Because it's really not your business what someone else thinks about you.
That's right.
Is it?
We find that it says more about the other person.
Yes.
And we know also that everyone has their own reality. So it doesn't matter how much you try, people are going to have an appearance. We are going to portray that appearance. And what we need to do then is, rather than say, okay, I'm not going to worry or that person is wrong, maybe say, okay, what is it about my appearance to them that's making them think that way? And if one comes to the conclusion that there's nothing really doing that, then it's their judgment, their prejudices may be just doing that. And then, so that's on to them then.
That's right. True, Carlos. So what do you suggest about getting to know yourself better and having a better relationship with you? Put time aside regularly to do things by yourself, turn your phone off maybe?
Yeah, I always recommend 5 minutes on your own without any distractions, just you and your mind, thinking about the things that you'd like to do in the future, maybe without having any distractions with regards to what other people may want, but maybe also going back in the past and finding out, reminding yourselves what the things were that we want to do when we were kids.
When we were kids. We forget about all those great things.
Those dreams, those, those crazy ideas that we had. And of course, as life goes along, we become a little bit more realistic that some of these things can't be conquered, but still, it's not so much to achieve things, but maybe just to find
the fun of it.
What moves us.
Yeah, find our passion.
That's right, because a lot of the things we do, even listening to the type of music we listen to sometimes, is been influenced by other people or by what other institutions or groups may want us to think that is cool to listen to. But really, just get back to basics. 5 minutes a day, I think, is wonderful. Contact with nature, walking on the beach, going for a little bike ride somewhere.
Yep.
Just you on your own, because there's plenty of opportunities to interact with someone else.
Me, myself and I, that's a good movie too.
Yeah.
And you always say it's about balance and perspective, and that's what it is with everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it is about that. And we also have to bear in mind, like Heraclitus said, that everything is in flux. Nothing is solid. We are changing too. So if we take those 5 minutes a day, we find that maybe our tastes and our purposes and our ideas, our dreams change with us as well. And that's fine, good as well. Not to get too tied up in the things that we want to do just because we thought that was a good idea at the time. Reflect on it, and maybe that's fine to change.
Good on you, Carlos. And then we can actually give more to relationships with other people once we've given to ourselves and found ourselves to be really strong and happy alone.
That's right. We have people might have heard Maslow's pyramid of authenticity. Right at the top is when we're authentic towards others, but we have to be authentic to ourselves. All of us, we play parts, like Shakespeare says. The world is a stage.
It is.
And of course, if you're going to a funeral, you're going to electronic music festival, you're going to behave differently, and that's fine.
Yeah.
There's no issues with that.
Yeah.
But to be authentic and to leave a situation saying, "Yep, I was myself," that's wonderful.
Good on you, Carlos. That's so important. And Taylor Swift here.
Well, there you go.
I hope your daughter's listening as well.
And I hope Taylor's listening too.
I do too. I gave her a ring, but she was engaged.
Oh.
So thanks for coming, Carlos. See you again in a couple of weeks.
For sure.
Okay, here it is, Taylor Swift, Shake It Off.